Sasan, let's start with the numbers. Obviously they looked good. Interesting to see the number of small businesses increase coming out of a pandemic. How is this informing your outlook?
Hi, Emily. Thank you for having me. We're excited about our outlook. When we look at the macro environment, there's two things I would say. One, small businesses do worry about the economy. However, at the same time, consumer spending is strong. The small business performance is strong, but they're trying to manage, the rising inflation, the costs going up with their supply chain, costs going up with workers. So they're working through managing all of that, but they're very resilient. If I then shift to our platform, it's really why our platform is probably more mission critical now than ever before. We are not a line item on a small business budget. We are the platform that they use to be able to power their prosperity and run their business, which is hence reflected in our results, but also reflected in the overall company guidance that we provided, and specifically the segment guidance around small business. So we are excited about the future.
I'm curious what demand trends you're seeing. You've got other software ventures seeing lengthening sales cycles. I'm wondering if that's something that you're finding as well.
We're not seeing that because the small businesses, Emily, that we serve are either one-person shop or all the way up to about 100 employees. And these small businesses really use our platform to be able to manage their customers, grow their customers, to be able to manage their cash flow. So these are not really enterprise sales, so we don't see the sales cycle extending. In fact, what we are seeing is just more reliance on our platform, especially in this environment, to be able to fuel their success.
I do want to ask about this Inflation Reduction Act situation. Part of this involves money to study the creation of a government-run tax filing program, which could completely disrupt TurboTax, one of your key products. How much does that concern you?
Yeah, well, first of all, to set context, exactly as your question states, the IRS got about $15 million to do just a study of what it would take for the IRS to create a tax platform. With that as context, the first thing I would say is free taxes is available to all Americans through private industry, whether it's us or our competitors. And so from an availability of free software, it's already available. I think secondly, we're big advocates for the consumer. They know the story of their life better than anybody else when it comes to deductions for their taxes. They really know their story better than anybody else. And I think we'll have to let the consumer decide, what is most important in terms of where they want the IRS to focus. Is it about the refund experience, or is it about creating tax software? For us, it's really an immaterial event. It's a non-event because free tax software is already available to all Americans, and this could yet be another free tax software. So that's the way we see it.
That said, I mean, you have to be planning ahead. Are you thinking about strategy, contingency plans, if something like this could come to fruition?
Well, really not, because we already have free software that, if you look at the last 9 years, we've served over 113 million consumers that have filed their taxes for completely free. This past year was about 13 million customers. So it really doesn't change anything that we are doing. We have a platform that you can do it yourself, and for certain customers, it's free. We also have now a live platform that gives us the ability to serve the assisted market, those that need expertise, which is really our biggest growth driver. So it really doesn't change our strategy at all. And frankly, I think the government has been back and forth for the last 25 years thinking about exactly this study. And for us, it really doesn't change anything.
You also recently appointed a new leader of the Mailchimp division. Talk to us about the strategy there and how you see this continuing to fit into the business longer term.
Yeah, Emily, we're very excited about Mailchimp. The whole reason why we acquired Mailchimp is it plays a role in helping small businesses grow customer base. So it helps them market to new customers on different channels. It helps them manage their existing customers. And one of the things that we see as a huge opportunity is to how to marry a platform capability that not only helps a small business grow their customer base, but manage their cash flow, which is where QuickBooks comes in. And so bringing those two platforms together together allows us to have a one-stop shop to really fuel the prosperity of small businesses. And Mailchimp has incredible capabilities. We just appointed a new leader to work hand in hand with the team there, Rania. She has been actually leading our payments group very successfully. And now she's going to be leading both Mailchimp and payments. And it's an opportunity to really marry growing customers and managing your cash flow in one place. So we're really excited about the opportunities ahead.